Civic horn hasn't been working for a while. Like when you click, you could hear it clicking, but it doesn't actually make a horn noise. First thing we check, or I'm gonna check, is the fuse, and it looks like it is gonna be 15 for the horn stop. I don't know, the fuse looks pretty good other than the connections. If you look in there next to the horn, I do see what looks like to be a plug. I don't know if that's a plug though. Not look like a plug. The bumper, take these clips out. One clip up there to try to hold the bumper in, and two of these clips actually broke. Take this bolt off and then that bolt off, and then two more on the side of the fender. They're really rusty, so I hope I don't strip them. I'm gonna try to use this wire wheel and brush off all the extra rust and actually get a socket on here. I guess this bolt was actually long snapped in there. Bolt is good, but that one's snapped. Other bolt really rusty, so I'm gonna spray it with some PB plaster at least. Here's the screw, so I'm gonna hit it with a wire brush and then try to unscrew it. That one came out pretty easily. This one right here, really dusty. This one's a regular bolt. I don't know which one we replaced, but we replaced it somewhere along the line. This is the bolt out. It was spinning in place for a bit. It was a 10mm, but a little bit of tape plus 10. The reason why it was spinning was because of that. It's supposed to be a normal outer nut, but I guess something happened when I didn't have the car and family was driving it, that they bumped in and they ended up putting just a regular nut and bolt on it instead of like fixing it fully. Two more screws, one right here, corner of the bumper, and on the other side. Fastener's off. I can pull this off now. Okay, all the bumper should be released. All I do is pop this clip off and I could be able to drop this bumper. Oh, bumper off. And as you can see, this is the horn harness. That's the wire that was going to there, and that's the connector. And yeah, this thing is broken off. Mosquitoes are vicious tonight. I just got bit a lot and now my leg hurts. I got the bumper, everything back together. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna need to find a way to connect the two wires with probably some soldering and heat shrink, which was weird. How it looked like it was heat shrink, but it wasn't shrinked. I think there was a zip tie holding the harness in, and the harness broke off of the zip tie, or the zip tie broke, and then it wiggled around and eventually. Yeah, but that's it for right now. Put this cover back in, put the car back on the ground, and leave it as is. Like I said, I'm gonna have to find a way to connect it, or just buy a whole new harness, either from junkyard or find an expensive OEM, which is probably impossible by now because this car is like 26 years old. But yeah, I might release an update video on when I do get the parts or if I do get it fixed. But at least I know what the issue is.